Hey everybody, it's Alex Wyckoff, and today I'm going to show you the Brave Shields panel. It's located in the upper right hand corner, and if you click on it, it'll open right up, and you can see that there's a number of settings here, and I'm going to show you how to use it to make sure that if you're having trouble with a site, what you can do to try and get it working for you. So immediately you should see this shields up and shields down. Shields up means we have various protections available for you. In this case, I've turned on all of the settings by default because I want to show you some settings you might not want to do everywhere. So when shields are up, it will go with whatever your default set of settings are for a particular site until you change those settings. So in this case, we have block scripts, HTTPS everywhere, blocking phishing malware, fingerprinting protection, blocking third-party cookies, and blocking ads. And you can see 5 scripts are blocked. If we do shields down, that will act as if it was a plain old browser and none of the protections were in place. But let's see what happened now that all these shields are turned up and on. This video doesn't present itself at all. Neither do any of the side videos. You can't see any of the previews for them. Also, the comments are loading forever, right? You can see here on the URL bar, there's a little circle with a line through it, and that will allow us to allow scripts one time until we restart or just permanently. But over here in the Shields panel, we can do it for the entire site. And once we allow scripts, the video plays. So the video's there, we can see the previews are there, and sure enough, there are all the lovely YouTube comments. Now over here in Google Docs, we can see, oh, it's already complaining about JavaScript. All right, well, let's allow that and see what happens. And says, oh no, we're unable to load the file. Well, let's reload it and see what happens. Yep, still stuck. In that case, it's fingerprinting protection. And now we can use it appropriately. So for various sites, you're sometimes just going to have to play around with settings. Let's try another one. Soundcloud is a site that I like a lot. And we're going to try and sign in. And we can see that the social logins are just loading forever and they're not showing up. So in that case, let's just play with some settings and see what happens. And I'm going to try HTTPS everywhere. Nope, that wasn't it. What about fingerprinting protection? Nope, that's not it either. What about allowing ads and tracking? That's curious. What about allowing all cookies? There we go. So I can actually tell you that the reason why this happens is because the logins are tied up with the trackers and with cookies, right? You have to allow these external sites to set a cookie as part of your login, and they have to share some data back and forth between them. And that's what happens with a lot of these sites, that if you want to use a social login or if you want to share a particular article on a news site and you're seeing that the social sharing isn't working the way you expected, you're just going to have to come up here into the Shield settings and try to change things around a bit. And you might just see that it'll work. So very often it'll be tied around the tracking, in particular if you're going to share with social networks. So hopefully that helps you get on the path of having the sites work for you the way that you want, but also maintaining a certain level of protection. As always, if you have any questions, go ahead and reach out to us over at community.brave.com. And look at that. You have to allow JavaScript there too. Thanks for watching.